Is your name like Melissa or something else, or it's
It is
Mel? Like, okay,
Melissa.
perfect. I was curious. That's why I asked. Thank you, Mel. And Elton, please. Your mic's off. I don't know, maybe he's not here. Mm,
Sorry, guys, it's my turn.
yeah,
Okay,
just a
so
little.
I'm a guy from São Paulo. I'm 31 years old. I've been working as a Python developer. I'm a father. What else? In my spare time, I like to travel. I like to write some kinds of physical activities. I like to spend my free time away from the computer. So yeah, that's me, guys.
Amazing. Thanks a lot. And are you gonna become a host, right?
Yeah,
You're
yeah. So
training?
next month, I'm going to start my immersions.
Okay, if you need help, is anything, I'm not so good lately with topics, like I'm not so creative, but if you want some type of advice about how it works or anything, let
Okay,
me
thank.
know. Yeah. Uh, so we are live. It's been a couple minutes actually, but hello YouTube. I'm Sarah. Tonight I'm here with Marcio, Elton, and Mel. We're gonna talk a little about gossip. As usual, we have some questions. This is not a class, but we learn, we share experiences and ideas, so it's a great way to practice our English. As we introduce ourselves, let's go to the second question, which is very open actually. What's your opinion on gossip? Mel, what do you think about it?
I don't know. It's like it's something that happens. Um, the most of the times it isn't that good. I don't know. I think it's maybe sometimes it's inappropriate, and but you know when we're like with friends, this kind of thing it happens, and it's good to keep you um with the news that you know what is happening, you know, around your circle of people. But that's good, I'd say, when used in the right way, in the good environments.
Yeah, can understand what you're saying. Like, just sharing. Sometimes you spend some time without seeing a person, and you can know about what they're doing or some updates on their lives. About with a conversation, like your friends can tell you. It doesn't have to be mean, right? It can be just
Right.
sharing
Yeah.
events that happen. Yeah. And can you choose someone to answer the question now?
What do you think about it, Marcio?
So about this question, the gossip, I rate gossip is a uncomfortable situation when you have your name involved in the gossip in your work, in your school, the same in your house. The family have the problem, the cousin, the brother, the sister, the work in the school is common have gossip. In my opinion, is a bad situation because when your name is involving gossip, another person not know about the truth, the history, or the gossip or the problem is a bad. For me, I don't like the gossip. And you, Elton, go ahead.
Well, like Mel, I like to be up to date. I like to know the news, but I don't like to tell. I don't like gossip about fake informations or maybe be badness and say something just to injure someone. So yeah, the most time I think that I mean, say something good about someone. Oh, you know, our friend started a new graduation, or our friend uh, will be a father, this kind of thing, you know. But that tell something wrong, something that's not true. I don't like this kind of gossip. Yeah, and you, Sarah?
Yeah, I think you guys made good points, about positive and negative sides, maybe. And even when it's positive, sometimes people can turn into something bad, like what Elton was saying. Someone's pregnant, and it's a good thing, but maybe because of when people are gossiping about it, they are saying like, "Oh, but she doesn't have a husband, or she's so young, or she doesn't have a good job," So even when it's positive, depending on how we approach the subject, it can be harmful to other people. So I'm not gonna say I'm perfect, that I don't gossip, because I'd be lying. Sometimes there are some subjects or situations that I like to know about, and sometimes I could be wrong. I could be unfair to someone based on little information that I have. I don't think it is always positive to gossip, but sometimes it's, I don't know, it's because I'm bored, and I just wanna do something that is doesn't gonna make me think much. I'm sorry, guys. Sometimes I act like this, but I always try to. It's more like conversation with someone that I really trust. It's not like I'm gonna spread in the group of with a lot of people. It's more like a BFF thing. So it's bad, but I try to control it, if you know what I mean. So it's a way to avoid damage because of gossip. But I know it's not ideal, and sometimes you should try to make better things with your life. Let's put it like this. uh, so talking about this, I think Marcio mentioned a little about this number 4. Could you read this question, Marcio, and share your opinion about it?
Yeah, question number 4.
Yeah.
Question number 4. Can gossip affect people's lives in which way? Yeah, the gossip affect a lot. Men, when the person worry about the opinion the another person, is common. The problem is the uh, I forgot autoestima, and another problem when the person worry about the opinion the another person. Is necessary to you understand the people in general. Is common the gossip about a lot of things. When you know about your life, your characteristic, your opinion, don't you worry about it. This is a bad problem, but it's common. I forgot the name, mau costume, the people about the uh, create gossip or transmitting gossip for another person. It's necessary to take care your life and your development, in my opinion. And you, Mel, go ahead.
Yeah, what you said, I think it's true. Um, I think like can gossip affect people's lives? Yes, for sure. And now on the internet, there are gossip everywhere. So even though we just don't want to believe it, there is there is gossip there. And when you, especially for example, when you are famous, everyone, like, I don't say everyone, but like many people will gossip about you or something they didn't like about you and this kind of thing. And even with the good things. and it's not. I don't think it's a gossip to say, but a good gossip. I don't know. Um, and yeah, in which way? In the for the bad, especially because gossip, I think it's more close to the bad side. And but even in real life, like out of the internet, when people spread some news about someone, and is and it's when it's fake, when it isn't real, and it's something bad about someone that isn't even true sometimes, but they just wanna do that to make you feel bad or this kind of thing. So yeah, and I don't know, this kind of people that do that, like in a bad way, to hurt people. I don't know, that even can end up in really bad situations. The person that was affected. Um, it isn't like it is very common, as Marcio said. Unfortunately, it's very common, and it's something that we have to change. This bad gossip, this the dark side of the gossip, I'd say. And you, Elton?
Yeah, I totally agree with you. I believe that gossip can be dangerous. You can shake a friendship, and sometimes, like Marcio said before, you can hurt someone because sometimes you tell something about someone that it can down the self-esteem of the person. It can hurt the person in some ways. Like nowadays we have the depression problems because nowadays is most common, and sometimes a little gossip starts this kind of six, because sometimes uh, it's I don't know the right word to say that, but the gossip take a evolution. You know, some people add more things, more fake things in the gossip, and they tell to someone. And the when you realize it, the gossip are much bigger than the original facts, you know? So it can be dangerous, it can hurt, or even kill someone. So we need to take care about that kind of situations. And you, Sarah, what do you think?
Yeah, I completely agree with you guys. While Mel was talking, I remember the case of a young girl that there was some rumors she was dating Whindersson, the comedian, and people were to her Instagram page and post a lot of comments. I don't know how she felt, but I imagine she felt maybe exposed or way too vulnerable, and she took her life because she couldn't handle all the the pressure and all the people pointing fingers at her. I believe that could be very severe, the effects. It's an extreme case. Of course, we have middle. We have situations that are not so serious, but I believe that once you feel this, it's we cannot judge. Oh, it was something simple when the person reacted as it was the end of the world. I believe that each person will feel in a way, and we should respect that. And I think it's also about judgment because we judge people. It's not something we can avoid. Sometimes a judgment can be good. You can have a good idea about someone. Oh, I believe she's a hard worker. She's very committed to everything she does. And it's a judgment, but it's a good judgment because you have a positive image about that person. But sometimes you can create a judgment that isn't true because of something you heard, you didn't check, you just assumed that was true. So it's very dangerous if we don't try to inform ourselves. We just stick to the gossip and we believe, oh, that's everything that I need to know about this person. And based on that, you create uh, your opinion about that person. It could affect like their performance at the workplace if they know their colleagues are talking about about this person. So it's very we need to be careful about how we're gonna gossip, and it's not something so small depending on the situation, you know. And I just realized I skipped number 3, and I think we could talk about this question as well. What about the some topics? Elton, can you start this one?
Number 3,
Yeah. Mhm.
what's a topic people usually gossip about? Well, about the other one's life is the main topic for me. About something related with a relationship, supposed boyfriends or girlfriends, or I don't know, about some financial situation. I don't know. It's for me, it's a wide subject, and you can talk about everything. And you, Mars, what do you think?
I agree with you, Elton. It's common, the gossip, the main topic is about the life, the another person in general. Is common. Another topic about um, the life, about the your boss or supervisor is common inside the work, the employment gossip about the colleagues, the men, supervisor, or boss or manager, and the another is common inside the church. The church is bad problem. One day I watched the the I forgot the missa, the culto inside the church. Uh, Pastor, I forgot pastor. Talk about it, the gossip inside the church is a bad problem. I think where have a lot of people live together, exist the gossip, the man, the life, and the colleagues, the work, the school is common. And you, Mel, go ahead, your opinion.
Yeah, I'd say the same thing, like relationships, like mm, always, it's always about somebody's life, another people's life. It's not about ours. We gossip about. It's always like with somebody's personal life. Um, and also, I think when we think we are the smartest, talking about bad things about other people with a group of people, for example. But also, I think on the other side, that when you turn around, the group start to talk about you because you were
Yeah.
talking with about other people. But now that you are gone, other people will talk about you too. So it's something that happens too. And what Marta said about the workplace, the workplace, it happens a lot too because people sometimes think that it's too like normal. It isn't that important, and they gossip about each other, like from a keep from a group of people, and then but they don't know there are the boss is behind them. For example, they don't know an important person is right b- beside them and just talk bad things about the boss or this kind of thing. It happens a lot, and we have to be cautious about it because if we let other people influence us in this case, it's something it causes uh it causes a problem that not always other people will receive the problem, but for you it will come to you. The problem will fall down to you. I don't know how to say that, and you will be the mission. I don't know. They will take you out of the work, and you won't do that job anymore. So we have to be cautious about it. And you, Sarah?
Yeah, definitely. Marcio was very polemic when he talked about gossip in church, and it's like you said, even in a place where people are essentially trying to improve and do better things, for me, the church can be defined as that. I know there are more things people do at church, but it's at least they want to be better, right? They want to make a difference somehow. So, but we are not perfect. We are human, so it also can happen this type of situation. And another topic that I'd add is other people's bodies. I believe this is something very common as well. Oh, this person gained weight or lost weight, but usually when the person lost weight, it's like, oh, congrats, you look great, and people don't really know what happened. No, it could have been like a depression or a very tough situation that person gone through, but because the person looks skinny, oh, it's good. It wasn't like a I should say congrats, even though that I have no idea what really happened. So, and when the person gains weight, it's more like a more judgment, I'd say. Oh, this person became lazy. Oh, because now she's married, so she doesn't care about her look so much. Or oh, she just had a baby and she gained much weight. So there's always a comment. Doesn't matter what happened, like what side you are or what you're doing specifically. If you have a great job, if you have a job that doesn't pay much, there are always going to be some comments. And I was thinking about like a post I saw. I need some gossipers to spread the news that I'm selling something. So like you have people commenting about so many things, but when you have a business or you need people to comment about in order for you to make more money or to make more people, they just don't care. You say, oh, can you see my post? Or I don't know, if you are entrepreneur, maybe you had this experience. You try to make a post or get people to connect with you somehow, and they don't care. But in this case, you specifically asked, "Oh, can you take a look at this post or share in case you liked it?" But in this case, the gossipers are not working. But if it's something very personal and that people shouldn't talk about, in this case, yeah, and it's also like you have a neighbors and like an accident happens or aggression or something very serious and nobody sees anything, but if you arrive late home with someone they don't know, they're gonna see. So it's more like very uh, like very specific. In some cases people are interested and they shouldn't be, and where they could be helpful with the good gossip, they do anything else. So in my opinion, it's I wouldn't say funny, but it is like weird. Yeah, I don't understand us the humans sometimes. It's crazy. Let me see another question. Okay, number 6. Mel, could you read this one?
Okay. What do you think about Instagram pages that help to spread gossip? I really don't like them. Like I don't see the purpose of it. What you're gonna do with that information? Is that gonna help you? Is that gonna, I don't know, make a difference in your life? No. So you just you just spread wrong informations. No, wrong information. Um and yeah, it won't make a change in your life for anything, just to for you to, I don't know, to go back in life. If you say something bad about someone, if you post anything bad about someone in Instagram, it's going to come to you again. It's going to, I don't know, you're going to fail at something, you're going to be bad, be down sometimes because of that. I think it's, you get what you give, you know, you receive what you give. So if you just stay there saying bad things about people and feel making them feel bad and down and stressed, this kind of thing, it's not gonna help you in any kind of situation. So I really don't like them, and I think that people that likes it should re- rethink about their acts, because it isn't worth it. That's what I think. And you, Sarah?
I agree. I think it can be. We have a lot of entertainment available, right? Other ways to watch a fun video, or I'm not saying you should use Instagram only to learn things, because sometimes our brain needs a rest, something that it's just for fun. But there are other ways to find this, online. And I think that when people are, and that's what they want, when people are commenting all the time and sharing, it's making this grow, and this culture of gossip. And it's more like, uh, could be an addiction. I think that sometimes you are trying to escape your own life, because maybe you have a boring life, this work, house, the routine, that it can be like not so interesting sometimes. But it's important to maybe focus more on ourselves, I'd say. So if you are using Instagram, you can have some fun with uh, good videos, like to laugh with your friends. But when the subject is other people's lives that are real people, uh, struggling like everybody else, it can be, like I said, dangerous and not so useful, like you said, Mel. So I completely see your point. Yeah. What about you, Welton? What's your point of view?
Well, I don't like these kinds of pages. I follow some ones, but my interaction is with other kinds of pages. So I I almost I have I mean I almost how can I say that? It's not common for me see these kinds of publications because the algorithm understands what I like, I really like. So sometimes I think that this kind of page, uh, I don't know, post a lot of fake news. Some months ago, we saw that uh, there was a case that one girl one girl take off the life because had a gossip about her and the Whindersson Nunes, I think. I didn't remember well, but there was this case, and I don't know, it's not good. It's like a sensationalist page that just seek for likes. And yeah, and you, Mars.
Yeah, I agree with yours. The Instagram is a good app or platform. A lot of things is it's possible you see inside that. But about the gossip, a lot of people use the method about the manipulate another person about to sell the curse, to sell the products, and and another things. Other person about the distribution fake news about the government and the problems the your state your city is a bad about the gossip in real life and the social media is a bad. It's necessary take care your attention about the news. It is or it's true or gossip. It's necessary to check, in my opinion.
For sure. I was thinking about Showcase. Do you know this page, Showcase, on Instagram?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's true.
A lot of people are using as a source of information, especially young people, because they use Twitter a lot. So Showcase strong there, and now it's coming to Instagram. It's on Instagram, so people are more young people kind of feel interested by that. So it's a really danger, as you mentioned, Marcel. I agree with you. And guys, I'd like to know the number 7. Do you think gossip is a cultural habit? And how is it in your city? Do people maybe gossip a lot? They don't care so much. How is it? How is it, Elton, in your city, state, in general?
Well, I don't know. I think that sometimes you are in a pub and you like to talk about a lot of kinds of subjects. And sometimes you gossip with someone about someone. I believe that it's a normal thing to do nowadays because I don't know, but sometimes you don't have subjects enough to say. You try to get some kind of news and tell for someone, or would you like to share something with someone? I don't know. For me, it's normal.
Like
It's
your city is a big city or small city?
it's a big. I live here in São Paulo.
Ah, right. People don't have time to gossip. People
Yeah,
are
yeah,
always running.
yeah, true.
But if you can find time, you always find time to gossip. It was just a joke. And you, Mel, how is it in your city?
I live in São Paulo too, so it's basically the same thing. I'd say it's like a cultural habit because I don't know if it's a culture, but it happens everywhere. There are people because people talk about other people and and even more on the internet. So it's a human thing, I'd say. And also, but it happens everywhere. You think at work, people sometimes don't think the work is so important, and sometimes they just stay there scrolling on their phone, talking about I don't know, seeing these kind of pages on Instagram, and also going to work or coming back from work because when you are on on the bus or on the metro, the train, and you always see almost everybody with their cell phones here and watching like silly videos or gossiping, and it's something that happens all the time. So, and even on the health health levels, let's say on the health level, where Elton said, like when you go out and you just want to talk about something different, I don't know, that's not about you, about your life, and that's okay. But this kind of the bad gossip, the too much, when it's too much, it's not healthy. It's not good for people in general. So but I think it's everywhere. It doesn't mean because it's São Paulo, it's bigger. Of course, there are many people. There are more people talking about this,
Mhm.
but there's gossip everywhere. And even if there's less people, and they will talk about other people too, and that's how it is, even more nowadays. Enjoy, Marcio.
So, it's comum here in Brazil, for example, the people talk gossip is a cultural, is common. I live in Espírito Santo, but I live in the Paraná state. Is common. A lot of people about the gossip. The difference, not a difference, is common here in my city. I see the people comment about the accident. The person is died, but the person not died. Um, about the accident, I I listen a lot. The man in my work, the person like talk about the accident here in my city. But I talk, I had the experience. I live in different states. When I I live with another person. I see is common. Is a cultural here in Brazil about the gossip, talking about the your life, your car, your work, your course. Nowadays, for example, I don't like the talk. I study English. I practice English. For example, in my work because another person not study, not practice, but is one motivate the goosey. I try live my life about my particular things. I don't, I don't like talk with another person because it is a motivated the goosey. For another motivate the person have the gossip about your life. In my opinion, here in Brazil is a culture everywhere the people gossip about, in my opinion.
Yeah, you are very funny, Marcio. I really, I have a good time with you. But I can imagine the experiences living in different places, and you came to the conclusion it doesn't change so much. It's more like a human thing, as Mel said. I'd say that here where I live, it's it's common. It's not like a big city, like a capital, but it's not so small. It's like medium, So it's a lot of conversation, a lot of discussion about how this person got this car because I know she doesn't have a job that pays so much, this type of comments. So I have the idea that maybe in small cities it's more common, but it's just based on my own experience. I could be wrong. Uh, but it's like I think it's about routine, about culture of the place, so it can change depending on the environment. Yeah,
It happens a lot here in São Paulo as well.
really about the what people are buying and this type of thing.
Yeah, sure. All the
Oh,
time.
I can imagine. And let's see, we have a couple minutes. Guys, have you ever been a victim of gossip somehow? Do you have an experience to share about that? It's number 8. I just said in a different way. Mel, has this ever happened to you?
I'd say yes, it happened. Because I don't know, maybe there are always these bad people, these people that when you are like you do your job, so you're not even like I'm the master of it all. I'm better than you. No, we are just doing what we have to do, just that. But somebody wants to feel more than you, wants to feel above you. So they do bad things to say bad things to try to be no to step on you, you know. So they think they can seem to other people that they are better than you. So it happened to me a lot, and but it's something that we we have to try to ignore. We don't have to pay attention to this because this is not true. This is not who we are. If they say, I don't know, bad things that isn't even real things about us, we don't have to pay attention to this because there will be people like this everywhere, and we have to deal with it. We have to know how to deal with it, and also not to do bad things to them because it's not who, at least in my point of view, it's not who we are too. We don't want to do bad things to people, so we have to handle it in in the way we can, but also don't step on them. Don't step on them. Just do our job and try to handle it in the better way we can do. And you, Marcio.
So, about the question number 8, ah, a lot of it. I gossip about me. I talk. It's common in school, in work, in the men in my family. For example, I have my sister, my brother, my nephew, my cousin. The gossip is common. But when I listen about the gossip, I talk. It's a lie, not is mine. But the people like the talking about the life the another person here in Brazil. Is common about the gossip, about my name is common in my work. A lot of people talk about the gossip. I talk with us. I don't know about it because when you worry about it, you have another problems about the discussion, the fight, and the another. I prefer don't worry about it. Uh, you talk about me continues, but I don't, in my opinion. And you, Welton, go ahead.
Well, I never mind about it. I think that it happens, of course. Uh, I don't know. I didn't remember anyone tell me something bad, but I have already heard someone told me something that other one friends say about me, but wasn't a bad thing. But for sure, someone uh, could have tell something bad about me, but I have never discovered something about it. But for sure, we can't be good enough for everyone.
Yeah, that is this saying, not even Jesus pleased everyone, so I don't know if you believe it, but I think that it's like a general saying, like it's impossible to be liked by all people. Yeah. Me grab the survey before I forget. Let me just take it here. Okay. So the survey is the link you can use for feedback. Okay. Please make sure you go there and share your opinion about today's conversation. Just copy again. Okay. So my case, I wasn't like a victim, but I've been in this place, like I was in the workplace. I was kind of new, and there were like two people who get along well, and they had like it was like two places. When you have like a I don't know how to say, but it's like the same. It was a private college, but they had different locations. I was in one of them, and the other person was in a different for the same company basically. So they used to talk on the phone. And one day I heard my name, and I asked what was happening. It was kind of uncomfortable, but after just a few months, I was able to leave and start working in a different place, and it was very good for me. But I know it's when I think about it, it was very unpleasant. You feel like left out, like you are less than the other people. So I understand when everything you were saying that can be very negative about other people's lives, and depending on on the context of what that person is living can affect them real badly. If you don't have family support, if maybe you feel alone, or if you're facing other personal problems, it could like be the last drop, a última gota d'água, something very that it's small, but because of the context it becomes big. So we should be cautious, as you were saying. Guys, we have another meeting coming up with Andrea. You are invited to join. And thank you so much for this conversation. I hope you liked it. Do you have any questions or comments you want to make?
No, that's okay.
Perfect. Thank you. I hope you have a great week. We have a holiday, so let's enjoy. Take care, guys. See you.
I see you.
See you.
Bye bye.
Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.